कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणि प्रचारिणि निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणि जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे
Hare Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna, Hare
हरे
Hare,
हरे
Hare
हरे राम राम हरे हरे. Let us
Hare,
unmute all and let us chant Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Mataji,
Hare
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 Krishna, all
Bol.
devotees.
Yes, welcome all of you. Welcome all dear devotees for this session. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. So, we will continue after a gap of a day and hope you all enjoyed yesterday Kunti prayer also. Asha Mataji also has spent the same time in reciting Kunti prayer. Hare Krishna. Yes. So, now we are seeing in 5th chapter. What is 5th chapter? So Karma Yoga, but Karma Yoga in Krishna consciousness. All activities we are doing karma, but in remembrance of Krishna. We are doing the same activities as a karmi does, but what is the difference? He is attached to the fruits. We are detached from not only from the fruits, but also we are attached to Krishna. That's all the difference. Externally, outwardly, if we see, both perform the same activities. This is what we saw. So the first session was Arjuna asking, is Nishkama Karma Yoga better or Sannyasa Yoga better? So Krishna is saying, don't take sannyasa, do work, but get detached from the results of the work. So Nishkama Karma Yoga. Then we saw in what ways. The second session was, how can we do Nishkama Karma? In what are the ways we can do Nishkama Karma? So remember Krishna in every activities and do the activities for the pleasure of Krishna and sacrifice all the results of the activities what you perform to Krishna. Okay, these are the ways we can. Now the third section we saw, who are the three doers of any activity. So the Jiva desires, right? Jiva desires and one second. That's one. You remember this slide? Jiva desires, that means the soul desires, and the Paramatma sanctions. After Paramatma sanctions, the material nature that brings all the what do you say? Make the circumstances influential or circumstances favorable for that work. And then, but what happens? The material nature will do it with the three modes. Nature means three modes are imbibed. So a Jiva desires, Paramatma sanction, and material nature makes it happen. That's all. Okay. So this also we saw. What is the difference between the soul and the super soul? In 13th chapter, we will see elaborately. 13th chapter also is the same. Kshetra, Kshetrajna. Okay, Paramatma. So who is the knower of the soul? That is Paramatma. There we will see. So we are going to the fourth session today. Fourth session is, yes, okay. How to? We can get ourselves liberated only by focus on the super soul. Super soul realization is what realization? What are the three types of realization? What are the three realizations?
I am not the body, I am the soul.
Okay.
Everything.
First level.
Then transcendental knowledge, understanding the supreme.
Okay. Okay, correct. Thank you, Prabhuji. So first one is Brahman realization. What's Brahman realization? Is I am not this body, as Prabhuji said. We all, get, what is that, attracted to the light effulgence, Brahman realization. Second realization is Paramatma. We all are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. First realization. Second, there is a Paramatma in our body. It is very close to the soul. One second. One analogy is given. as, like, what do you call that? The flower, the smell. The smell is always attached in the air. However, the air passes away, the smell is also attached. Similarly, the Paramatma is attached to the soul only. But the soul does not understand that the Paramatma is there in me. Which verse I'm not getting? Let us see, it will come. Today's verse only, of course. Okay. So, and the third realization is Bhagavan realization. Brahmeti eteschakankshakalapum sam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indrari Vyakalam Lokem Redenti Yuge Yuge. Not that. Before that, Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan iti Shabdate. Vadanti tatvidastatvam, correct. Vadanti tatvidastatvam, ajnanam advayam. Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan iti Shabdate. So, Vadanti tat vidas tattvam. The self-realized souls, whatever tattva they had given us, that is advayam. Advayam means there is not two, only one. But that one Supreme Personality of Godhead is realized in 3 stages. What are those stages? Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan iti Shabdate. So Bhagavan can be realized in 3 stages. First one is light effulgence. Second realization is super soul realization. Third realization is the Bhagavan realization. So one who is in knowledge. So what is the real knowledge? What are the symptoms of real knowledge? Can anyone tell? In the previous verse also we saw, 16th verse also we saw. Somebody came and left. Who was that? I think Sushmita Mataji. Am I right? Yeah. She joined and left. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. What much I am unable to hear, Mataji. Can you repeat again?
Yeah. See, we are saying, like, who are the self-realized souls? So what are the symptoms of self-realized souls?
Oh, self-realized souls are sattvic and who knows the wisdom and who knowledge and who also those follow wisdom, who have wisdom, and always they are
What is wisdom?
wisdom is knowing the knowledge and the knowledge
Which
of
knowledge? Which knowledge?
knowledge realization of God, Mataji, and through Bhakti Yoga. And also
God realization comes at the end after Bhunam Janma Namante Jnanavan Mam Prabhatyate. Thousands of birth after taking, we come to realize. 1 second. I will share Veda base 5.20. What happened?
question is self-realized soul, right, Mataji?
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji. Are you? I am not able to share Veda base. 1 second. Yes, now it will come. Hare Krishna, chapter 5, verse
Chapter
number
7.
No, Prabhuji.
No?
We have finished 15. After that, this question comes. We have finished 15, 16. In fact, 16 will come in the PPT only. 20, I want you all to read because, are you able to? Oh, sorry, I have not shared this. Hare Krishna. Here. Okay, we will start reading. This is 20. Yes, who is that first? Ananya Mataji is there? Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Ananya Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
ज्ञानेन तु तद् अज्ञानं देशं नश्यत आत्मना तेषाम् अद्यवज् ज्ञानं परक्ष्यति तत् परम्.
Hare Krishna, this is 16. Okay, you read the translation. We will revise and go to 20. Will give the answer for this, for my question. Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
When, however, one is intelligent, enlightened with the knowledge by which nescience is destroyed, then this knowledge reveals everything, as the sun lights up everything in the daytime. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. That means God realization and Saturn realization, science and nascence. Okay, so two types. But as the sun enlightens the daytime, this knowledge helps us to realize that we are not this body. That will come. 20th verse we will go. 5 points will come. Yes. Asha
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
yeah.
Tatbuddhayastaddatma atmanastha tannishtastatparayana gacchantya punaravrutti gnananirmasha. When one's intelligence, mind, faith, and refuge are all fixed in the Supreme, then one becomes fully cleansed of misgivings through complete knowledge and thus proceeds straight on the path of liberation. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Oh, Hare Krishna. So, this complete knowledge. What are the symptoms of people who have this complete knowledge? That is what we are supposed to see. We'll go to 20 and then come to 18. Because 18 is a very, very important verse. Yes, who is next? Loknath Prabhu is there? Hare Krishna. I think he's not there. Yell is not there. Okay. Ritvika Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Na na
Prahyet Priyam.
Prashet Priyam Prapaya Nodvijet Prapaya Chapriyam
Priyam.
Sthira Buddhi Chapriyam Sthira Buddhi Asamudho Brahmabhed Brahmani Sthita. A person who neither rejoices upon achieving something pleasant nor laments upon obtaining something unpleasant, who is self-intelligent, who is unbewildered, and who knows the signs of God, is already situated in
Hare
transcendence.
Krishna. Haribol. Thank you, Mataji. So this is the symptom. A person who has got that real knowledge, who has got that wisdom, as Prabhuji told, how do we identify him? What are the symptoms? So he is equipoised. We have seen in second chapter also, third chapter also. Is it not? And he is very happy with the self. He does not look for happiness out externally. He is very happy with the inside. And he is not at all bewildered by anything happening to him. Sukha, Dukkha, Shita, Ushna, anything comes. He is not bewildered, is it not? So yes, Mataji, Ritvika Mataji, read the purport also. Symptoms of the self-realized person. Sorry. Okay, Sushmita Mataji, go ahead. Sushmita Mataji is there, no? Yes, Mataji, go ahead. Read the purport, Mataji.
Hello, should I
Yes,
read?
Mataji. Yeah, read.
The symptoms of the self-realized person are given herein. The first symptom is that he is not illusioned by the false identification of the body with his true self. He knows.
So that means he knows, I am not this body, I am the soul. And the second symptom.
He knows perfectly well that he is not this body, but he is the fragmental portion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Very good. Hare Krishna. Mataji, so first one is, I am not this body. Then to whom this body belongs to? Second knowledge what he has got is, Mamaivaamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. I am part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, what happens? Third symptom.
Here he is therefore not joyful in achieving something, nor does he lament in losing anything which is related to his body.
Yes, continue, Mataji.
This steadiness of mind is called Stira
Buddhi
or self-intelligence.
Yeah, we saw no Stitadir Munir. Who are Stitadir Munir, who is not neither rejoice in happiness or laments in sadness. For them, Sukha, Dukkha, Shita, Ushna, everything is the same. They are Stitadir Muni. Same way, they are Stira Buddhi, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. This also we saw in second chapter. Their full focus is at the lotus feet of the Lord. This is another symptom. That is what is Sthira Buddhi. Yes, Mataji.
He is therefore never bewildered by mistaking the gross body for the soul, nor does he accept the body as permanent and disregard the existence of the soul. This knowledge elevates him to the station of knowing the complete science of the absolute truth, namely Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagwan. He knows his constitutional position perfectly well, without falsely trying to become one with the Supreme in all respects. This is called Brahmana realization or self realization. Such
Brahman. Mataji,
Brahman.
Brahmana meaning will Brahman realize. That
Brahman
means
realization.
light effulgence.
Hmm.
Bhagavan's, the Lord's light. Lord is in the form of light. These people say. Who are they? They are the impersonalists who do not believe in the form of the Lord. They realize the Brahman. That means for them, everything what is created is Brahman. And when the Jiva leaves the body, they will go and merge with the Brahman. This is the first realization. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Such a steady consciousness is so first we get the Brahman realization, then we go to Paramatma, then we go to Bhagavan realization. Step by step. Oh, okay. So what are the symptoms we saw? So many we saw. First, he knows he is not this body. Second, he knows this body is a fragmental part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Third, he is equipoised. Fourth, therefore, he is Titar. He has got the Sthira Buddhi. He is always focused. Vyavasaya Atmika Buddhi. Then he has this absolute truth realization. What is absolute realization? He is in the realization of Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. Hare Krishna. Understood? Can we go back? So what are the symptoms of a self-realized person? Okay, we will see this important verse and then we will go back to the PPT. Vidya Vinay Sampanne. Yes, Prabhu, read this 19th verse. Extremely important verse. All of us have to by heart this. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna Marathi. Vidya Vinaya Sampapene Brahmane Gaivi Hastini Suni Chaiva Swapakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. I will just come. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, a person who has got a realized knowledge. Who is Vidya? Means knowledge, we know. One who is fully in knowledge, he knows that Brahmana, Gavi, elephant, Hastini, cow, Shuni, dog, Chaiva, and also Shvapake, dog eater. For them, even including the Pandita, for them, everybody is the same. A person who is in this realized knowledge, one more identification is what? These people do not distinguish between the Brahmana, Pandita, elephant, cow, dog, and dog eater. This is another realization. They are known as Uttamadhikaris. They are the self-realized souls. We all are neophytes. I mean, we are initial. We are getting into Bhakti. We don't know. But the self-realized souls do not have any distinction. Why? They see everybody as the Lord's home. The Lord is residing. They see every human body as temple in which the Paramatma is residing. Okay? Understood? So very important verses. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Shuni Chaiva Shvapake Cha Panditaha Samadarshinaha. Okay, Hare Krishna. Now we can go to the PPT. Okay, Hare Krishna. Are you all able to see or I have to stop and share? I think I may have to stop and share. Okay. Because it's not in that slideshow form. No, that is why. Yes. So again, slideshow from this current slide. Yes. Same verse. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini. Read the purport, Prabhu. Sorry, meaning, Prabhuji.
Vidya Vinaya Samprapne Brahmane Gaivi Hastini Suni Chaiva Swapakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. The humble says, by virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahmina, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog eater, outcast.
Generally, dog eater means he will not be allowed inside the city range only. He will be
Yes,
thrown
Mataji, we
out.
call it
Chandal,
Chandal.
Chandala. Anna, we don't mingle with them. But for this realized souls, Vidya Vinaya Sampane, the real knowledge, that is the difference. PhD or, in chemistry, physics, engineering, civil engineering and material engineering, all those things. No. A person who is in the Tattva with. What is that Tattva? Absolute truth. What is the meaning of absolute truth? Absolute truth has got 3 platforms, 3 levels: Brahman realization, Paramatma realization, and Bhagavan realization. Okay, so this is a very important learning. We all should understand this very nicely. Okay, once again, we will go back again reading. Ananya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes,
Situated in Brahman, Bhagavad Gita 5.17 to 118. When one fixes his consciousness on the Supersoul, his intelligence, mind, faith, and refuge are focused. He is free from doubts because he has knowledge of 3 doers. He sees that Supersoul is sanctioning but impartial. Sees with equal vision because he has knowledge. He is not this body and knowledge of the Supersoul. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So same thing what we discussed already has come. Now, tell me one thing. Nobody, do any one of you have any doubt in only in this slide? You should ask only belonging to this and the correct doubt. Okay. So the first 2 points, that is Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. Focused at the lotus feet of the Lord. Okay, that is the intelligent person does. 4th point, you see, he sees that the super soul is sanctioning but impartial. Do you really feel super soul is impartial? Or do you many times think that super soul is very, very partial? He sanctions all the desires of somebody else, never sanctions my desire. We all will have this doubt, yes or no, tell me the truth. All of us will have this doubt. The Lord is partial. He gives, my neighbors are, they don't even go to temple, they don't even believe the Lord, they are going on, roj tarki kar rahe hain. Look at us, we are at the same level. It's a small story in this, Arjuna goes with Krishna at the time of exile, one different places. So there's a very, 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 very rich man. Both of them go there. They are welcomed nicely. He takes care and pura, what do you call that? Satkar, Adar Satkar, everything he does. While going, Krishna, blesses him, telling, okay, you will have all the opulences on this earth. So you will, you will do more tarki, means you will prosper. Okay, then they came. Arjuna asked, thought in his mind, already he has so much. Why Krishna is blessing him with more and more? I don't know. He came. They all went. And then they went to another place. There, they wanted to sleep that night because it was night. So it was a very old lady and very poor. It was a hut. She had only one cow for her, Like actually, Srila Prabhupada says, all these material opulences are, it's just for sense gratification. If you have little land, one cow, few cows, rather, few cows, very little land, and what do you call, a place to live. That's it. More than sufficient for satisfied life, he says, and that is correct also. Okay, here they went to that old lady's house, and you know what happened? They were staying there. That night, the cow also died. And Arjuna was so bewildered. He told Krishna, "Tumhare hote hue, you are staying here, still it happened." And Krishna gave, actually, there are few reasons. One reason he said, see, the only attachment for this lady is this cow. So if I take that attachment also, she will become totally Nishkama Karma Yogi. She will not totally, whatever she will think, I don't have any attachment, and she would fast, very quickly she will come to me. That is why I gave her this. It's a blessing. Otherwise also, then Arjuna asked, why did you bless that guy who has already got? Yeah, He is materially too attached. So it was a curse for him. Giving more material opulences is like he will be going on Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi. Like that only he will he'll be coming and going back, coming and going back. So that was actually a curse. Here it is an attachment. Another thing also he says, but some other story. There also when Krishna went once, what happened? Same thing. That was husband and wife's house. The cow dies. And then Arjuna asked, what is this, Krishna? It's not fair. He said, actually, that who is that? Yamadutas. Yamadutas came to take one life. And there are only husband and wife. If one goes, the other will be, what is that? Handicap. Like you understand handicap, they were dependent on each other. Now they will become, one of them will become handicapped. So what I did, I diverted the Yamadutas towards the cow shed. So they took the cow's life, like that Krishna says. So whatever Krishna, why I am trying to say is, whatever Krishna sanctions, it is for good for us. That's why the Paramatma, sanctions, which purport. One second, I want to like. That is again 16th verse purpose. We have already come across, no? Leave it. There it is written, the Paramatma sanctions all our desires, whatever we deserve. Like that it is written. Correct? No. Whatever we deserve. He knows what is good for us. If something is not good for us, the super soul will not sanction. If it is good for us only, it will sanction. That is why people go to Devatas. Devatas sanction everything. You remember that small analogy which I told you? That like we go for an exhibition or mela or somewhere and all that, flies, that mitai, candy, the child asks, the mother does not give, but the shopkeeper will give. So the Devatas will sanction anything, whatever we ask for. But the Paramatma will sanction only what we deserve, what is good for us. What is not good for us, he will not sanction. But still, if we keep on hankering, we show all sorts of unhappiness, etc., everything without what we have asked, we have not got, then the Lord will tell the Prakriti nature, get lost, this guy, give it to him. Like that he will say. Knowing very well. That's what in the 14th chapter it is said, it depends on the Trishna Sangena, Karma Sangena, Trishna Sangena. We have too much attachment with that desire. Then the Lord will sanction. So there's a beautiful verse, I think, in the 9th chapter, I think. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu, Sama sarveshu bhuteshu, madbhaktim labhate para. Everybody is equal to me. And I am equal to everybody. Na dveshti, na samay, na dveshti, na asti priyame. So nobody is dveshti, is my enemy. Samam sarveshu bhuteshu, madbhakti labhate param. Samas, I'm not getting that verse. Okay. So everyone is nadveshti na kankshati. Correct. Nadveshti na kankshati. Whatever he desires or whatever, he's not enemy to me. I am equal to everybody. Okay. So nobody should have any doubt. So that Lord is impartial, we should not think. Lord is partial, we should not think. He is always impartial to everybody. Yes. Hare Krishna. Yes. Now who is next? Ananya
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Acha, it is Asha Mataji. Okay, 1 second, Mataji. Are you able to see? I don't know. 1 second. Why is it?
Yes, yes.
You are able to see. But this thing is very
Yes,
small,
yes, yes.
Mataji. Okay.
Okay, let me try Mataji once.
Okay.
Symptoms
I
of
tried
self-realized
to
person.
enlarge it. It's not coming. In the slide it will come, but in this... One
Mataji,
second,
just
side.
zoom, Mataji. Asha Mataji, just zoom in your
No, I
touchpad.
know, Prabhuji. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
I am also a computer engineer. Don't worry.
Okay. Yes, Mataji. I reduce it. If it is not slideshow, it was getting enlarged. Yes, Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
5.19. Mataji, you just delete. Yes, exactly.
Mm.
What you did is correct. Now I can read. So
Yes.
5.19, those whose minds are established in sameness and equanimity have already conquered the conditions of birth and death. They are flawless like Brahman, and thus they are already situated in Brahman.
Hare
5.20,
Krishna.
a
So
person
those
who
whose
neither
minds are
rejoices
established
upon
in sameness.
achieving something pleasant nor laments upon obtaining something unpleasant, who is self-intelligent, unbewildered, and who knows the signs of God is to be understood as already situated in transcendence. It's in Bhagavad Gita 5.20. Next shloka
So,
you can press Mataji, I can
yeah,
read.
yeah.
Or will
So
it
did you
be-
understand 5.20? We read elaborately, we read the purport already, is it not? So now this next one. Yeah.
Such a liberated person is not attracted to material sense pleasure, but is always in trance, enjoying the pleasure within. In this way, the self-realized person enjoys unlimited happiness, for he concentrates on the Supreme. That is Bhagavad Gita 5.21. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So a liberated person is not attracted in sense pleasure. Rather, he is attracted in Paramdrishva Nivartate. You remember all his, what do you call that? His Paramdrishtva focus. His focus is on the supreme knowledge. Param. Param is a trance. Aparam is material. So Paravidya, Aparavidya. Paravidya is transcendental knowledge. Aparavidya is material knowledge. So he always, that is why we saw in that fourth chapter, you remember? Janma karma cha me divyam yevam yo veti tattvataha. No, not that. Janma karma cha me divyam. Oh, okay. That's not param. That was divyam. Divyam is also transcendental. Param is also transcendental. Hare Krishna. This is again very, very important verse. Yes, next is Ritvika Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
Should I start, Mataji?
Yeah.
ये हि संस्पर्शज भोग दुःख योनया एव ते अधीयन्तवन्तः कौन्तेय नादेषु नमते बुद्धा. An intelligent person does not take part in the sources of misery which are due to contact with the material senses. O son of Kunti, such pleasures have a beginning and an end, and so the wise man does not delight in them. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So, whatever is coming and going, it's not permanent. Is it not? So, intelligent person who is in the real knowledge, who is in the self-realized knowledge, he knows very well. If we have come to this world, obviously we have to undergo three miseries. Adhyatmik, Adibhautik and Adidaivik. That is why we are here. So, he will not take any part in the misery. In the sense, if Sukham comes, he is jumping from earth to sky. And when the Dukkha comes, he is lamenting, he is morose, he has left everything and he is drowned in Dukkha. Not like that. He is equipoised. Okay. So, because he knows that these pleasures, neither do they have a beginning or end, because one dukkha will go, another will come. So all that time we will be only whether in happiness or misery. Like that we will keep on either enjoying or deep in sorrow. So why is this? Why is it happening? This we have learnt in the first level 1 also. Who can explain this? Hare Krishna. Level 1 we learnt it in the same shloka. Okay. This talks about our 5 senses. See, for animals, different senses are prominent. But unfortunately for human, all senses are prominent. This is a problem. All 5 senses are very strong. But at least for animals, only one sense is very strong. You see this bumblebee. Bumblebee, no, you remember, no, during especially the rainy season, the light comes and goes, comes and goes. That bumblebee itself will look like as if it is, mini poochi, we call it as shining and glooming and then darkening, blooming and darkening like that. What are they attracted to? They are attracted to sight. That means they are attracted to light. What is the object of eyes? Light. So they are attracted by light object. So wherever they see the light, they are attracted. They go and sit on that, and the light is very hot already. They leave their body. Okay? So that means their which sense? Chakshuhu. Okay? That is very, very prominent. Similarly, you come to deer. Deers are very prominent senses. Shotram. That means hearing. Melodious music. They love a lot. So if they have to catch deer, all the deer hunters, what do? Is they dig a lot many pits, etc., or they have a net or whatever it is, and they play a very, very, very nice melodious music. And the deer, the moon, far away they can hear. They are not like us. Very, very far away they can hear. And they hear the melodious sound and they come and get caught. And similarly, next one is lotus, rasanam. Rasanam. What is rasanam? Tongue, taste. That sense is very, very prominent. Why I'm saying prominent? They are our enemies. That is why. If we know how to control, if we know these all are miseries, I should not get attracted, then they are intelligent person. They will not go through the miseries. So this is the honeybee. Honeybee, what happens? The lotus flower blossoms. It gets into the lotus flower. It starts enjoying the honey like anything. And the sun sets. They don't even know. They are not aware that the sun is setting. They are still enjoying in sucking the honey. And the lotus flower closes. They leave their body inside the lotus field. Same way, who is this? Fish. Fish smell. Granum. Okay. We put anybody who wants to catch fish, what they do? They put a food. They hook any food and put the handle. What do you call that? That there's an instrument to catch the fish. They put it inside the water with the nice smelling food. All fish will come to catch it, and it's a beautiful. Whoever has taken this, the reflection is also seen worthy upside down. That is why this material loka is known as upside down. Actual loka is up, spiritual world. When in the spiritual world, it is straight. That is, roots are downwards and the tree is upward. But in the material world, the roots are upwards and adaga shakam, urvadam moolam adaga shakam, ashwatam pragur avyayam chandansya parnani, estam vedasya vedavait. 15th chapter, first verse, right? Krishna says that the material world is upside down to spiritual world. That is why their love is there, here lust is there. We all love Krishna. Constitutional position, just now Mataji read in the 20th verse. Right? What is our self-realized person knows their constitutional position. What is the constitutional position? Jivara Swarupa Hoye Krishna Nitya Dasa. Okay, element is touch. Shotram, Chakshu, Sparshanam. So elephant is known for touch. So whenever they want to catch elephant, the male elephant, they put the female elephant into the pit. And this male elephant can sense that because they are very, very prominent senses, this touch. So they come and fall prey to the, what do you call, the hunter. Okay, Hare Krishna. So the Yegi Samsparsha Javoga Dukayoni Evate Adyantavanda Kaunteya Nateshu Ramate Buddha, Nateshu Ramate Buddha. One who does not relish in this material miseries. Okay, Hare Krishna. Nice verse. See, these kind of miseries go on. That is why Srila Prabhupada gave us this 4 regulative principles, right? One is said, one of that is illicit sex. One, and then meat eating. Okay. So the first one is what? The 4 regulative principle, who knows? Okay. No
meat
intoxication.
eating,
Yes,
gambling.
Mataji.
No.
Go ahead. Correct, Mataji. No meat eating.
No gambling.
No gambling. That is Satyam. No gambling. No meat eating is Daya. Mercy. Then,
No illicit sex.
no, that is Shaucham. Celibacy. One more is no intoxication.
Intoxication.
No intoxication is austerity. Tapa, Shaucham, Daya, Satyam. Right? That is why Srila Prabhupada gave this 4 regulative principles, because they were the pillars of religion, Dharma. 4 pillars. Dharma has got 4 pillars. Right? These are the 4 pillars. Satya. Now, Kali Yuga is only on Satya, standing on one leg. Okay, Hare Krishna. Vamshidhar Prabhu next. Ritvika Mataji, you read, right? Next one, Vamshidhar
Yes,
Prabhu.
Mataji.
Vamshidhar Prabhu. Tolerate agitations till the end of life.
Tolerate aggression till the end of life.
Shaknoti haiva yasodhum.
Shaknoti haiva sodhum. Praksharira vimoksana. Kama krodho bhavam vegam. Sayukta sasukhai sayukta sasukhi naraha.
Correct.
For giving up this present body, if one is able to tolerate the urges of the material senses and check the force of the desire and anger, he is well situated and he is happy in this world.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. You remember Arjuna asked the question, Atakena prayuktoyam pavam charati purushaga baladiva niyojita. Oh Krishna, what is that one thing which is pushing me to do all kind of sins? What is the answer Krishna gave? Next verse. Kamayesha krodayesha rajoguna samudbhava. So Krishna gave the answer. Oh, this kama is the root cause, Arjuna. Lust is the root cause. Because if this lust is satiated, satisfied, it will become greed. If the lust is not satisfied, not satiated, then it becomes anger. He said, right? 3rd chapter. Okay. So here also it is given, you see, beautifully. Before giving up this present body, if one is able to tolerate the urges. What is the urge? Desire. The force of the desire is known as the urges. Actually speaking, okay, he is well situated. Actually, Srila Rupa Goswami tells in his first verse of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Nectar of, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, no. Nectar of instruction. Upadeshamrit. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu is nectar of devotion. This is nectar of instruction. Upadeshamrit. Jiva Goswami. Srila Rupa Goswami has given. Vacho vegam, manasa, krodha vegam, jigva vegam, udara, upasta vegam. 6 urges. One who knows to control these urges only can make disciples in this world. What are those 6 urges? Vachovekam, to control the speech. Vachovekam. Manasavekam, one who knows how to control the mind. Manasa krodavekam, one who knows to control the anger. Vacho manasa krodha. Jihva. Jihva is what here? Taste. One who is able to tolerate the hunger of the stomach. Udhara upasta. What is it? Udara is belly. Upasta is genitals. So one who is able to control all these 6. Vacho vegam, manasa vegam, krodha vegam, jigva vegam, udara vegam, upasta vegam. Etan vetan vishageta diraha sarvo upiman prithvim chasishyat. So one who has learned to control these urges can always make disciples in the entire universe. That is why they are self-realized souls. So one more definition for self-realized souls: those who have learned to control the urges. Okay, this is another definition. So today we are seeing what all the urges. What is the symptom of a self-realized person? Hare Krishna. Yes. Next. Ananya Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
And how long do I have to tolerate the pushing of the senses? Bhagavad Gita 5.24 to 26. Until when one must tolerate the urges of the senses until the death of the body. Where one gets the strength to tolerate the sensual urges by focusing his happiness, activities, and wills inward. He engaged in purifying his external activities by working for the benefit of others. Then one is assured liberation. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So what is this? How to do that? That also Krishna told in the second chapter. You remember that dull matter is better than the senses are better than the dull matter. Vishya, Vendriya, Charan. First, what is that verse? One minute. Vishyendriya, Dhumrena Kevaram, that one. After that, where is my book? Indriyanin Paranyakur, I think. Yeah. Indriyanin Paranyakur, Indriyebhya Paramanaha. So the senses are better than the dull matter. Indriyebhya Paramanaha. The mind is better than the senses. Which verse number it is? Second chapter. Towards the end it will be. Last portion it is. So this is verse number. Second chapter or third chapter? Third chapter. Probably it should be third chapter. Karmendriyani manasa yasnatu ashitu. Indriyarte tu mano. Yeah, it's a third chapter. 40th verse. Indriyanin paranya gori indriyebhya paramanaha. So we have to, mind cannot be controlled unless and until the senses are controlled. So sense objects are too strong. But what we generally do is, instead of focusing on the sense control, we start thinking the mind should be controlled. That is why Ajamil was not able to leave that place and go. When he saw that scene, he was not able to control his senses. He could have immediately closed his eyes and flew from there, isn't it? He did not do that. But he was trying to control his mind, standing there. Let me not see, like that. So mind will not listen unless and until the senses are controlled. The mind will not come into our control. Where one gets a strength to tolerate the sensual urges. That comes only by controlling the senses. Till the end, till the soul leaves the body. Very, very important. And for that, only Krishna says, when will it happen? When the senses will be controlled? When we purify our heart. That is why Bharat Maharaj, you remember? He got carried away with the baby deer. So that we need to purify our heart. So if we purify our heart, our senses will be controlled. How to purify our heart? Do more and more and more in karma. The more we do karma, the heart will be purified. क्यों? क्योंकि धक्का खाना पड़ता है. That means doing activities is not that easy in this world. We have to every here and there. In Hindi we say no toker khana. Every here and there, every minute, we are, like kicked by Maya Devi. The Maya Devi throws her from here to there, ullat palat she does. And in this process, what happens? Our heart is purified. Once the heart is purified, automatically sense control will take place. And once that sense control takes place, after that only we'll be able to control our mind. So when these control take place, we will be able to come to that level of self-realization, Vyavasayatmika Buddhi, focusing all our attention at the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Understood? The last verse. All of you have to recite this verse, okay? Yeah. See, that's 5 senses. That finger is for touch, ears are for hearing, nose is for smelling, right? And eyes is for vision, seeing. So what is left? Taste. Tongue is for taste. So all 5 are given. So we need to, how to control? Very simple. Tell to yourself, only Krishna Prasadam. I'll see only Krishna Prasadam. I will hear only Krishna Katha. Tushyanti cha ramanti cha. 10.9. 10.9. What is that? 10.8 is Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha nateshu ramate buddhaha. That machitta madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam. 10.9. So machitta madgata prana, one who has focused all their attention at my lotus feet. Madgata prana, they want to leave their body under my lotus feet. What will they do? Katayantasya mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. They keep discussing about my katha, Krishna katha. And they are immersed in that Krishna katha. This is a symptom of a self-realized soul. Again, science. This is science of Bhagavad Gita. Three, we have already learned. What is that? One is Abhideya, Sambandha, first one. Abhideya, Prayojana. Sambandha is the first verse, what I told. Aham sarvasya prabhavo, everything emanates from me. What is our relation with the Lord? We all have come from Him. Everything in this material world is His inferior energy and we are His superior energy. That comes in the purport of verse number. We don't have time to read verse actually. This is the verse number 17 and 18. The Lord's exterior energy is material nature and marginal energy is living entities. Interior energy is the Lord's expansion, avatar. He takes his incarnation with the interior energy, which is the purest energy. Material energy is, why do we call inferior means what? In strength wise, if you see, that has got less, but Lord's energy is never less compared to Daivigesha Gunamaya Mamamaya Duratyaya. He himself says it's not very easy to overcome my Daivigesha, material energy. That will Mamamaya Duratyaya, it will chase you. When you can come to me, Maya evam prapadyante. Once you surrender to me, Mayam etam tavandite, then you will be able to cross this material ocean. So science, Bhagavad Gita is science. That science has got cause, effect, and the relation between the cause and effect. Cause is what? Sambandha knowledge. Effect is what? Prayojana knowledge. What is the use? Prayojana knowledge. In between, we have this relation between the two. Sambandha knowledge. Okay, Sambandha knowledge is what? Devotional service. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. All the time remember me. All the time glorify me. That is Sambandha process. How to reach Lord? Always chant His glory name. Always listen to His Krishna Katha. That is the process. So there's a 10.9 and 10.9 and 10. Both are Prayojana. 8 is the Sambandha. 8 tells what is the relation between us. Okay, so the last verse, all of you open and then all of you recite this verse. What happened is? Okay, so it's a revision, it is given. You can read. Yes. Now, who's Ananya Mataji? Read Mataji. Hare Krishna. Are you there? Okay, Asha Mataji, go ahead.
Hare Krishna,
You are there.
Mataji.
Okay, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, some problem I
Go
cannot
ahead.
answer.
No problem. Go ahead, Mataji. 2
One
slides
whose
you read.
one whose happiness is within, who is active within, who rejoices within, and is illuminated within, is actually the perfect mystic. He is liberated in the Supreme, and ultimately he attains the Supreme. When a person is actually in the knowledge of that Krishna is the foundation head of everything, then while he acts that the spirit reacts for everyone, the sufferings of humanity and are due to forgetfulness of Krishna as the supreme enjoyer, the supreme provider, and the supreme friend. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So this is actually 28 and 29, but we will read the verse also. So here one who is in happiness within self. One who is totally the knowledge of self. I am not this body. I am the soul. So whatever happens to me is happening only to this body, not to the soul. The soul is eternal. And one who knows this fact, he is a mystic. He is a yogi. So Krishna is introducing Ashtanga Yoga towards the end of 5th chapter. Because 6th chapter is Ashtanga Yoga. So that is why here he is calling about mystic. Who are those mystics? Who can fly in the air, who can walk on the water, who can, destroy the fire, etc. Who are they? They have got all the siddhis. They have followed all the 8 process of Siddhi Ashtanga Yoga, and they have come to such a level that whatever they want will happen. They are like Kalpataru. Okay, so that ultimately he attains supreme. Right now he is a karmis work for purification of the heart. Jnanis work for Brahman realization. Jnanis have that knowledge with which they understand that there's a life effulgence, everything is because of the light. So that much knowledge they come to Jnanis. But these yogis, they understand the super soul. They know very, very well whatever is happening, it's not because of the light effulgence. There is one Paramatma in our heart. Because of him, everything is happening. Because he sanctions, things will happen. That's why the Paramatma picture is given, you see, in the yogi's heart, right, in the picture. So they all are, they come up to the level of Paramatma realization. Once again, remember, karmi is purification of the heart. That's it. So it will take long time for them to come to first Brahman, then Paramatma, then Bhagavan. So that is why that path is very, 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 very longer path. The duration is very long. Then the second one is Brahman realization. Who are they? Who read the scriptures, who read the Veda, they understand who is Lord, etc. Who is Lord in a sense? They understand the Lord as a form of light. Okay. Then comes the yogis. Yogis understand whatever I am going through is predetermined, but still whatever I want to enjoy in future, that is I can now write my next birth. Why? Because there's a Paramatma who is noting down everything. Accordingly, he will give me the body for the next birth. So Paramatma is the root cause for making our desires. That's why we saw no Jiva, Paramatma sanctions, and material nature creates the environment in which we can enjoy. We saw that slide, you remember? Okay, the last one we will read the verse. Bhutara Nigyatapasam, it's not here. Okay. Liberation through Ashtanga Yoga, practice of Ashtanga Yoga gives the same. Let us see. It came. Yeah. Who's an Ashamataji 27?
स्पर्शं कृत्वा बहिर्बाह्यं चक्षुचैतन्यवन् चैवान्तरे भ्रुवो प्राणपानौ सवता कृत्वा नासंव्यतरचारण यतेन्द्रिय मनोबुद्धिर्ह विगते च भयक्रोधय सदा मुक्त एव स.
Hare Krishna. Okay, I think we can't discuss, but you read it. We will discuss tomorrow. Yes,
Shutting
Mataji,
out
go.
all external sense objects, keeping the eyes and vision concentrated between the 2 eyebrows, suspending the inward and outward breaths within the nostrils and thus controlling the mind, senses, and intelligence. The transcendentalist aiming at liberation becomes free from desire, fear, and anger. One who is always in this state is certainly liberated. Hare Krishna Mata.
Hare Krishna. How will they be liberated? Bhagnam Janmanamante. After taking many, many births. Because this is their beginning. Because this Ashtanga Yoga is not feasible in this Kali Yuga. Where we will sit like an isolated place, first of all. Can we sit even erect for some time? We cannot. So how is it Ashtanga Yoga possible? So, but still, Krishna is saying this is another way. Either you do karma, 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 you come to me. Or you understand my light effulgence, you come to me. Or you understand the Paramatma, you come to me. Now what is he saying? You get into the Siddhis. So that means, how do we get Siddhis? Siddhi is controlling our mind and breath, pranayam. So tomorrow we will, anyway we will start 6th, no? 6th is full of Ashtanga Yoga only. But before that, the very important verse, 29th verse, we will discuss tomorrow. Bhoktaram Yagitapasam Sarvalokamaheeshwaram Sugurdam Sarvabhutanam Nyatva Mam Shantim Richati. Read this verse and come. Learn this verse and come. Bhoktaram, one who enjoys. Yajna Tapasam, one who is the benefactor of all yajnas. Sarvalokamaheeshwaram, one who controls the entire universe. Okay? Sugurdam Sarvabhutanam, he is seated in everybody's heart. Sugridam Sarvabhutanam Nyatva Mam, one who knows this, Shantim Richati, they will attain peace. So try to learn this verse and come, okay? It's a wonderful verse. Anybody, if they say, I'm not at all peaceful, you can say, you want peace? Bhoktaram Yagitapasam. Then you say, Nyatva Mam Shantim Richati. One who knows this will get that. Because, see, only we can lament, we can cry, we can desire, we can lament, everything we can do. Do we have control over any of those things? That's why we say, Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Om Hari Om Tat Sat. Vanchakalpatarupasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Namanisha Prabhu ki jai. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. So what did we see from the beginning? Karma Yoga, purify your heart. Then it came Jnana Yoga, understand Brahman realization. Then we came Karma Yoga in transcendental knowledge, Krishna consciousness. So what is Krishna consciousness? Do all the work for the pleasure of Krishna. Because we are not the controller, we are not the doer, we are not the benefactor. Everything is him. And he notes down everything as Paramatma. Sarvabhuta, Sugridam Sarvabhutana. He's sitting in everybody's heart. Okay. Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt? Successfully, we have come to the end of Karma Yoga. Okay. So 1/3 of Bhagavad Gita is over. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga. So this 6th chapter is an interlink between Bhakti Yoga and Karma Yoga. Karma, finally we said now, because of the senses are very, very, very strong, it's very difficult to control our senses. So for Karma Yoga, we need to control our senses. So how to control our senses? Through Ashtanga Yoga is tomorrow the last part of Karma Yoga. After that, finally, in the 7th chapter, Krishna will introduce Bhakti Yoga. There will be a link there also. Hare Krishna. No doubt? Hare Krishna. So, we will meet tomorrow with Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam, 5.29 verse.